Welcome to Top in the Shop. All right, guys, welcome back to Top in the Shop. We've got Street Fighter V coming at you next.
What's up, guys?
Watson Chan and myself, Robbie V, on commentary. Thank you for hanging out during Soul Calibur 6.
We actually know stuff about this game, so...
We actually know stuff about this game. We can talk about it and...
not sound like idiots.
And provide you a complete viewing experience that isn't just... talking about, you know, buttons and waifus and stuff. We're still going to talk about buttons. We're still going to talk about waifus. Yeah. We're just going to have a little bit of extra knowledge to back it up. We got Riles Barkley and Happy Trees coming at you guys. The only thing I don't have set up, though, is Moobot. So bear with me real quick. Moobot, if you want to follow along with the bracket at home, again, this is a tournament already in progress. We kind of froze things. We're at the top 6 right now. Yeah. Challenge, Top in the Shop, all that stuff. I don't have the luxury of people doing button checks, you know?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, so now Moobot is updated if you guys want to check out the brackets in progress. And yeah, Happy Trees and Riles Barkley. Riles Barkley, one of our kind of upper level player assassins. This is winners round 3. Cammy versus Alex.
Let me get right into it.
And again, guys, if we've got the chat open, so if something sounds goofy or doesn't sound right, let us know. Straight into it, Cammy versus Alex. Alex, one of the widely considered lower tier characters in the game, but lives and dies by the hard read, whereas Cammy has the consistent goodness. Everything that makes a Street Fighter V character good, Cammy has got it. So, right into it, here we go.
No confirm on the low forward. Ooh, big miss.
Okay, so we've already seen Happy Trees backdashing early on in pressure, so that's something that Riles Barkley needs to take advantage of.
That was not a real mix-up.
No, that was, oh crap, I did not punish the spiral arrow correctly, so hopefully this works out. So let's just pretend it did. But hey, Happy Trees' turn to play, has the corner now with V-Trigger activated. Take the throw, hashtag the best meme of 2018. Even when Cammy's in the corner, she's not in the corner, and take the throw is exactly what is happening. Cammy might as well be a grappler right now.
Yeah, that was like 4 throws in a row.
Man, it might have been more than that, dude. And the thing is like, that's so dangerous because, you know, we kind of touched on it a little bit during the Soul Calibur stream. Is like, you know, he's done it so much, you gotta try to stop it eventually, and that's exactly what Cammy wants you to do with the shimmy and stuff. So tried to throw right there, got eaten up on jab, minus frames. Don't like Riles Barkley trying to guess right there.
That low forward was not a punish though. That is only -4. Cammy's low forward 7 frames if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Okay, there's trying to blow up the backdash again, so I like Riles Barkley kind of adapting on the offense. Trigger on deck for him, which just means he got the parries.
Nice air there.
I will say of all the defensive options to probably deal with dive kick, Alex's parries is going to be really good. Oh man, just I don't like that he resigns to kind of the online scrub tactics of the fully charged parry. It really got him. It got him killed right there. Or he's not dead yet, I should say. There's still one mix-up, and it's definitely a mix-up Cammy has on deck.
Yeah. I think he thought his thought process there was probably my V-Trigger's about to run out. I need to get some value out of it. So he went for the Hail Mary charge.
Yeah, it's just, man, I'm not going to say that it's not a viable tool for Alex players because it is a deadly side. It makes the character a threat.
Yeah.
However, it has to be an answer. It can't be a question.
Yeah, like, at the very least, cancel a button.
Sure, because you know, online, given what online is, you can freeze people up, you know, who see the parry and they just kind of sit there and take it. But a little harder to do offline. So getting out of the corner there.
All right, the throw tech has been established.
Yeah, I think we have. We've seen it enough there. Back and forth, good defense here, still getting chewed up. Again, though, that might be him trying to tech a throw right there. That's what we talk about when it comes down to conditioning. And the one thing about Alex player is like he does have solid damage. So with Cammy with the lower health, it's not going to take a whole lot to kind of get back into the race, as it were. 2 bars on deck here. What Raul's going to do, as you said earlier, V-Trigger running out.
Okay, big command grab.
That's what he needs, but trigger for Cammy, not even going to need it. Damn, a lot of hesitation on both sides.
Yeah.
I know some of these Street Fighter players have kind of been put on ice a little bit because we were running a dual bracket here tonight, so then a lot of time to kind of like, you know, breathe and not get warmed up.
Punish harder than that.
Yeah.
Nice challenge though. That was a negative dive kick. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there's the challenge you're looking for. But think about how much more life he would have, Watson, if he did it the first one.
Yeah.
Life, stun, stage advantage. So how is Riles Barkley going to hold up? Has the corner, loses the corner. True meaty throw set up there. Oh, that was kind of dirty. I think I would have got hit by that myself. That was like that was kind of like a big body illusion right there.
Yeah, very scaled though. Not quite going to kill. Going to need one more.
Well, one for the instant overhead. Okay, so finally checking him on the dash forward.
Going to take the set.
Cammy win.
And yeah, we're just going to cruise right along here, guys. So if you are on that challenge, can I get Watson Chan and Dr. Kong Fu on stream? So a couple of, so we already had a pretty explosive side with this tournament. Unfortunately, none of them are recorded up to this point, but some of the matches to note, Dr. Kong Fu and RTY already playing, and that was a 2-1 set. Let's see here, Ad Astra over Valteria 2-1. And so Dr. Chan, Dr. Kong Fu, and Watson Chan coming up. So haven't seen Kong in a while when it comes to a Street Fighter V bracket. He just won Soul Calibur 6. So a lot of fighting game action going on here at Top of the Shop tonight. When we're able to, Street Fighter V is by far and away the most active local scene when it comes to fighting games here at Top of the Shop. But when we can get another bracket rolling, we can get another game in the spotlight, we definitely take every opportunity we can. So shout outs to the Soul Calibur 6 guys coming out, filling that bracket, getting some of that sweet offline experience, and Soul Calibur 6 will return at Max Out. One of the things we do here at Top of the Shop is every week I try to make some kind of new janky looking art, vaporwave, outrun, kind of retro look feel. If you guys want to get in on that, check out that link. Little Teespring shirt store there. Trying to raise some money to rebuild the old stream computer because it is it's hanging in there, man. The computer's hanging in. But enough of that. Watson Chan and Dr. Kong Fu. This matchup for the Shotos. I've played a lot of matches with Kong since the frame reduction patch recently, and I will say this feels worse for the Shotos. Not can I say I should put a little asterisk by that for Akuma. Nice stuff in the dash. And I say worse for the Shotos. Watson Chan looking to try to get a stun early on. Big stop sign, stand fierce. I'm just going to shut my mouth on that. Red Fireball is not going to be scaled here, so a lot of damage on the stun. Looking at a perfect. Kong going to answer back with a jab of his own with the back throw. What's the offense looking here? Nice crouch medium kick to stop the forward movement. Very smart by Watson Chan. Trigger activation on deck and just walk up jab. Dr. Kong Fu a little slow. What I was going to say is the matchup knowledge of can't throw fireballs while Cammy has meter is kind of out the window because now V-skill to get around fireballs is a much bigger threat. That's why we need the button check. There you go. EX drill through the fireball is good. The back throw. Watson close to the corner. EX demon flip. Trying to keep some frame advantage. Back to neutral. Looking for a whiff button here. Nice confirms. We talked about earlier. Watson said no confirming low forward. Kong shown he's got those skills. Walk back and forth here. Watson was ready for it. V reversal is now a problem. Let's see if he's got the V reversal OS on deck. Threatening back and forth. And see Watson changing up his buttons really well, trying to keep Kong second guessing with punishing on some of those buttons. But a huge life lead for Cammy right now. Trigger on deck here. Watson gonna get out of it here. Staggered buttons plus frame. Kong no not biting. Looking for confirm. Nobody home. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say Watson was very hesitant to throw fireballs the first time because Cammy, one of two characters that is very, very difficult to approach with the air fireball option. Cammy with her dive kick and Guile with his flash kick blow up those air fireballs so consistently. Just outside. Whoa, okay, a little staggered action right there. Caught Watson pressing a button. The staggered button's in effect. Back throw is good. And yeah, Kung Fu is going to take game number 1 here with the super, absolutely. Just like Cammy is very paper mache, Akuma cut from the same cloth as far as the HP goes. A little more stun though, I believe. But anyway, as overpowering as Cammy's playstyle looks, it requires all those little nuances of the staggered buttons, the frame traps, the one button hit confirm. So people who talk about how Street Fighter combos are easy, well, the rest of the game is very hard. One button hit confirms, makes or break Cammy players. Ooh, -6 right there, excellent punish. Bet Kong has got the punish on deck. And there's those walk forward buttons again, man. So that stand medium punch, very advantageous in frame, but instead of using the frame advantage to press another button, Kong using that frame advantage to walk forward. It's one of, and on top of the walk speed, very powerful here. So Watson using that combo build, a little bit extra meter, Kung Fu not having it, ride or die DP right there. Plus frames, Watson getting caught tapping buttons here. So now Fireball is very difficult to throw in any regard. Trying to stay plus. The momentum building here, the rhythm of each player right now being kind of exposed, is just kind of walk back, and man, Kong with the one button low forward, had it ready, had it stocked. And this is just a 2 out of 3. This is not a 3 out of 5 situation. So Kong on match point, but hey, huge drop here. Got to see it from Watson. Takes the side switch. Challenging with the jab. Not sure what Watson was looking for. The meaty button not in time. Challenging with a 3-framer of his own. Very smart. Double crouch strong is not an option for Cammy. He's got a 4-frame gap. Nice hit confirm, double fierce. Okay, has the corner now. Let's see how long he can keep him there. EXDP for the juggle, not going to be enough to stun. What's Kong got? All right, Watson Chan. Yeah, and finishes it with the demon flip throw for the maximum cherry on top meter build. Tit for tat right now in neutral, plus frames, +3, crouch strong. Throw game. Corner getting very dangerous here. 2 throws in a row for Kong. 3. Over the top. 4, and that's the stun, and a super on deck is going to take it. My God. I saw Justin Wong memeing about on Twitter about just take the throw from Cammy and how he's like, you know what? I'm on team not take the throw. I'm gonna throw tech everything. That's how it goes. Yo, thanks Felicia's my wife for picking up the Monot Squares t-shirt. Again, you can find that on that Teespring link. Appreciate the support, guys. Coming up next, we got. Oh, that is winners finals is going to be Dr. Kung Fu. Is going to be a Cammy mirror match. Oh, we got to turn Watson on. Can we get Riles Barkley and RTY? After that, it'll be Watson Chan and Ad Astra.
I'm interested to see this because I was watching these guys play casuals a little bit earlier, and they were going pretty back and forth. So it's a pretty good chance Riley might.
Well, Riley's the upset kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he's the upset kid right now.
Pretty good chance he might make the upset tonight. It'd be pretty cool if that happens.
Upsets are always fun to watch. So we haven't seen RTY's taken a couple weeks off of coming up top in the shop. So
sure.
But just to tell a little bit of the story though. He's got a 2-1 up there against Kong in winners round 2. So just because he's been gone doesn't mean he still isn't a threat. Of course, RTY multi-top in the shop winner in the past, so no surprise there. And still playing Boxer.
Yep.
And I think that's the little caveat to put next to the story you talked about these guys playing earlier is that RTY is actually on Sagat.
He was playing Boxer for some of the games.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that makes me excited then because I was thinking, oh, well, you know, Riley got some wins, but it was against RTY secondary. But if it was against the Boxer, that's what I'm excited to see it too. Again, Riles Barkley, very explosive style type of player. Ride or die by the hard read.
And Boxer, not the strongest character against grapplers.
It's just one of those things where let's look at the facts, right? He does have a 3-frame normal. He doesn't have a get off me button.
Yeah. He also has one of his most important pokes is a forward moving special move that's -4 on block. So
right, and the command
poorly
grab.
spaced against grapplers, he kind of puts himself into a mix-up.
Yep, that's that can be deadly too. So, oh, why did the names not update? RTY on Boxer, Rouse Barkley on Alex. So this is the range right here where RTY wants to kind of lull you to sleep. And that was the unsafe dash punch, but I'm not sure if Alex actually had an answer at that range. Got to see. Okay, cross jab there, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think the chop goes far enough at that range. He probably has to do EX.
Well, yeah, RTY nickel and diming here. Big conversion with the overhead. Has the corner. Ooh, gonna eat that one.
Ooh, yeah,
so
like that
parry is on deck. It's you want to think that parry is an answer to the dash punch, but it's very hard to hit dash punches on reaction unless you are like pre-buffering.
Sure.
And that's the thing is like Rouse Barkley is like he's sitting there. He has trigger activated. He has 2 bars, whatever. But it's like RTY is like you're just gonna sit back. If you're just gonna sit back, then that's gonna open up all my forward movement. So you saw that right there. All right, what information is Rouse Barkley going to be able to glean from that kind of delayed block scenario?
Nice sweet punish, big crush counter.
Yeah, that's the right read though, because he's backdashing to get away from the command grab.
Sure.
So
and Riley hasn't showed command grab once. So.
Right. It's a good trade for Alex, but Rouse again, RTY, back and forth here.
You got to walk forward in this situation. Like, Riley needs to walk into the spacing to make dash punch negative.
Wow, EX something got chewed up there. I imagine EX elbow for the armor.
Yeah.
Ooh, no meaty dash punch. Hey, excellent confirmed by RTY.
But yeah, like, in the sequence that led up to that, Riley was just, like, chilling in the corner. And, like, if you do that, Balrog's just going to be able to do space-safe dash punch all day. You have to walk forward to put himself in the range where it's punishable.
2 things that happen in that scenario. You walk forward to try to accomplish the range you were talking about. If the Balrog player is cognizant that, if the switch is going back and forth of, I'm in range, now this is a bad range. This is good range, bad range, good range, bad range.
Yeah.
What does the Balrog player have to do that? He has to constantly keep walking back with you.
Yeah.
So not only are you going to walk yourself into a range that's more advantageous for you as the Alex player or the defender in the scenario, but you're also walking yourself out of the corner. So, and this is the basic Balrog matchup game plan. Again, easier for some characters, harder for others.
Yeah, like I said, it looks like Alex might not be able to get a full punish when he doesn't have meter.
He does have the low. I think the low jab was a big tell. So we'll see how that goes. So here, this is exactly what we talked about. Like this kind of patience is what's needed. However, though, RTY knows this is how a lot of top players here handle him. So he knows how to kind of function in that spacing. I would like to see. I'd like to see
more elbows and chops because like Alex can do the same.
It's the same. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same type of game plan. Me dash punch here, absolutely. Still pressing buttons though. And RTY gonna cash in, big stun. And this is loser side.
That's what I feel like.
Nice instant overhead, like that.
If I were an Alex player, I would be super belligerent about like chops and elbows. Cause
chops, elbows, like the thing is, I was gonna say right before we saw that is I just like the stomps, the headbutts, the stun gun headbutt. It's a part of the game that Rouse Barkley is not trying here. So again, Hail Mary.
Catches the backdash again.
Yeah, I would say a little too greedy, but you have to. You have to as Alex. Finally picks one up. You saw normal, so RTY was definitely checking it on the way in. Ooh,
nice
crouch fears. All right, what's RTY's got it in the corner here.
Parry.
Oh, going too nuts. Okay.
Neutral jump, but it didn't throw out a normal.
RTY gonna march himself out of the corner. Big full, and he didn't keep it charged long enough.
Gonna need a reset though. No, goes for the knockdown. Nice tech.
Oh, so risky. Plus frame still challenged. And at that time, RTY knew exactly what he was doing with the EX dash punch. He was like, you press the buttons against my plus frames? Nah, hold this. And that's why you saw the trade right there.
Yeah.
All right, so you are up next, sir, against Ad Astra. We're gonna cruise right through the Street Fighter V bracket here. There was good stuff there from Rouse Barkley. A lot he can pick up and learn about that matchup for sure by watching that. Can I get Watson Chan and Ad Astra on stream? And we are losers round 3 here this turn. Again, this was a bracket already in progress while we were broadcasting the Soul Calibur bracket. So special thanks to those guys again. Yeah, Kong is here, Springs. Really needed you to come out here and defend your title. Join me on commentary, Mr. RTY. How dare he press the button after EX dash punch?
Yeah.
How dare he?
I saw him do it once. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it again, and I'm just gonna.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's +1, but so it's not super plus, but it was.
It's still
I don't know,
scary.
I don't think I've ever really played Balrog against him. I don't think I've really only played him once in tournament prior to this, so maybe he just doesn't know the matchup.
Brian F came out with a really good, a pretty solid video, how the 1 frame reduction helps Balrog, and he was talking about how meaty crouch strong tick throw is now
that's a thing.
is really good, is better than before, because now you can because if you jab tick throw and you get the counter hit, or if you jab tick throw and you throw and they throw, then you push yourself too far out and they throw you. And I was like, man, what a character it must be to say that your weak button is not your best option.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm sitting here with Ken, if I counter hit with crouch strong, it hurts me.
You're gonna drop the combo.
All right, so here we go, another Shoto assassin with Bison, as shown by Problem X at Evolution. At Astra, actually, like I said, had an upset in this tournament with Valterius. Let's see how he can continue his onslaught.
I mean, to be fair though, I'm not discrediting him, but Valtteri definitely played Bernie.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The character select screen is a DLC that not all players have access to, so I understand that birdie pick.
Psycho Crusher.
Got the command grab, see what he can do with it.
Oh, okay, nice. Like the B reversal, gets him out of the bomb crusher.
Yep. Every time I jump a Bison Fireball, I'm always thinking, yes, my time to do damage. And it's like, nah, he's going to recover. It might as well be a Sonic Boom.
Yeah, facts.
Excellent range for Ad Astra to stay in. Hopefully Watson's not thinking about that drop DP in the corner off the launcher. And this is exactly where Bison wants to live. You want to get into a range where you can safely harass with the Psycho Axe, stand medium kick, and all that other stuff. Ooh, 3-framer, hello. Plus frame still. V reversal's good.
I really like Watson's approach to this matchup, where just V trigger's not a necessity. Just V reversal, just Bison pressure. I mean, that's Bison 101, but especially for Akuma.
He is a lord of plus buttons. I mean, really just a lot of plus scenarios. It's not about one button's plus that leads to a button that's negative. It's this button's plus, that button's plus. We're all plus here. And so like that range right there, one thing we haven't seen yet from Ad Astra to try to vary the offense is just dashing as Bison is so scary.
Yeah, you got the option to do it through fireballs. And I mean, so he has slow walk speed, so to make up for the movement, and right there, that dash, but nice.
Well, and then he got eaten up immediately. So I'm not saying that's like maybe the best, it's just an option to try to vary up something, because this is a range where Watson's been dominating the entire round.
The one thing with the new frame, it might not seem like much, but you definitely have to earn dashes more now than ever before in this game.
Yep.
So you have to be pretty cautious with where you're spacing your dashes at.
I believe Psycho Crusher is -8 on block, so you gotta have a punish ready for it. If it does side switch, that can be a thing. Ooh, big jump. Ooh, big head stomp.
Okay.
Hey.
So there's that dash, right? He earned it through the air game. A lot of head stomps, a lot of and then that dash, just catching him, not ready for the throw. So
exactly. And the first time Watson did have such a strong answer to it, but I like that Asher didn't back down. There you go. Scissor kicks, not always advantageous. Saw the jump back, see if Watson can adapt for it. Ooh, Shoto short is good.
What a risk trying to anti-air. As fits it.
Crouch jab, man.
Oh, teleports out of it. I mean, he stayed in front. Yeah, gonna pop that trigger.
All right, Watson very much in control now. Yeah, DP to keep the juggle with the overhead.
Nice, gonna get the stun. It's gonna go to Watson. Yeah.
It'll be enough. It will be enough. Watson saying, okay, last time I got that, I dropped it, but I'm not gonna give you a chance to breathe, because like I said, Bison is such a solid creature against the Shotos, being able to nullify the fireball game, dashes going through fireballs, EX scissors going through fireballs, head stomp, so on and so forth. So see what Ad Astra can change up here. But again, I think really it's just if he can be more proactive and more that one square range, and almost ate a whiff punish for it.
Yeah, I see. Like he's just placed himself in the corner. Like these options where you're holding back, just hold down back, so that way you're not losing. Wow, what a parry! But you're not losing your spacing here, because the last place you want to be with either of these characters is the corner.
Yep.
There's so much damage still heading on, chipping him out, gets the tick.
Stun.
Yeah,
this will be enough to kill.
Yeah, was able to weather the storm, but definitely put himself in a very rough position.
Well, that's what I want to see. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. When you feel oppressed by neutral, it's nature to walk backwards.
Okay, now
I want to see Ad Astra turn the nitro on, baby. Like, keep going.
Yeah, okay, so missed input gonna cost him here, put himself in the corner, but working on V trigger, probably gonna work on popping that soon. Plus frames. Oh, nice challenge with the stand like it.
It's 3 frames. Stays in front. I would have got the hell out of dodge on that one.
Okay, we're just gonna pop. So you gotta watch for the Psycho Crusher.
Psycho Crusher will eat a fireball too.
Oh, nice DP. That's what I was gonna say. We gotta see more DPs from Watson just to nullify the air game. Wow.
DPing head stomp though is
it's a risk.
Still very hard to do because he can switch sides, and not all of us can. Not all these Shoto players can has the Nikali hitting on both sides.
Yeah, that and having the lowest amount of health, you really don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, the back fierce is probably the safest option. Catches on them toes. Wake up jab is good.
Very solid option. Obviously can't. Oh no! Don't be reversal that. That's minus now.
-2. Watson going. He was going for the frame trap. Wasn't ready for the hit confirm. Gonna find one this time.
Nice, so much damage. Watson just working on the instant overhead. Not enough stun. Wow.
Bison's like, excuse me. You think that's all it's gonna take? So Ad Astra got to see a trigger here. Oh, okay, the big brother slide.
Oh my.
Oh,
okay.
wow. Watson actually sat back up in his seat like, really?
It was demon flip.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
100% demon flip. Oh, he said teleport. Demon flip, nah, demon flip.
That was crazy. Well, you got to go face the demon yourself now. So it'll be RTY and Watson Chan coming up next as we cruise through the Street Fighter 5 bracket. Good stuff to Ad Astra. And Watson Chan and RTY. Loser Simi. Or actually no. Let's do Kong and Happy Trees, please. Winners finals. We'll go with the technically the appropriate way of running the bracket according to players on the internet. That you run winners finals, losers semis, then losers finals. Oh no, what? I think I had it the right way the first time.
Winners finals, losers semis.
Oh, so I did have it right the first time.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck it.
Because you get that person and who just lost in winners finals a chance to cool off, and that guy who just won losers semis.
Yeah, but when has time ever been a factor unless you're in Canada Cup 2018? My thing is like, even if you were in the scenario where it's like, oh, I have to immediately play next, you could tell any TO, give me 2 or 3 minutes. And I mean, if you had to go to the bathroom, they'd let you go to the bathroom. So what's the difference? Not like you're slow rolling the game. Like, and again, as long as you're not trying to get out of a venue with 45 minutes to play your top 8, I think time has never been a factor. Shout outs to Lap Chi though. If you guys watched Canada Cup last weekend, it was kind of a blow up.
It wasn't Lap Chi's fault, man.
It wasn't Lap Chi's fault. A solid TO through and through. He just has to hold the curse of Robbie V for wake up DPing me 4 times in a row at EVO 2017. So that's on me. We got Happy Trees and Dr. Kong 2.
Cami Mirrors.
Cami Mirrors. Winners finals. 3 out of 5 scenario. Loser will play the winner of Watson Chan and RTY. As it were, as it is, as it was foretold. So again, shout outs guys, hanging out in chat tonight. If you guys popped in to watch Soul Calibur, appreciate the support. So looks like we have Happy Trees in the CPT, and Kong in the vanilla. So Kong is green, Happy Trees CPT. Not that it matters, just label one of them. So 3 out of 5 set here.
Yeah, had a pretty solid set against Kong. Won 2-1 last round. Man, this one frame though, if it is gonna help anybody, it's gonna be these Cami pairs. Happy Trees starting off rough though, and that's confirmed.
Yeah, that's, man, the delay button's already been established too. This is a difficult scenario to be in because now you can't press buttons anymore. I like that jump out. It's pretty strong, especially for Cami being able to change the jump arc multiple ways. So.
Yeah, but Kong, he's lucky, but Kong normally has that DP loaded.
Oh man, derelict DP of Kong's own. So a couple misfires by both players. The reversal's good off the jab, no answer. Hey, there's a confirm by Happy Trees trying to make something work here.
Man, the one thing I personally have to get better on is punishing that V reversal. I don't know if you guys remember that clip that was Alucard versus K-Brad, where K-Brad V reversals and Alucard does the jump back heavy kick. I gotta work on that.
Yeah, there's a real lame option select Ken can do, but only when he's in V trigger, and it's so stupid. It's like, this is never gonna work. But yeah.
Oh my God, confirm off the stand. Oh, but it missed. They probably did the wrong one.
Yeah, how dare you? One button hit confirm your super and it doesn't work. So Kong content to sit back in the corner here, poking away buttons. Happy Tree's trying to change up his approach options. I like how he kind of walks forward, walks very like short. Like I'm talking 1 pixel, throws out the crouch medium punch, trying to catch a button by Kong. Sends up to the throw. EXDP is good. Let's see Happy Tree's catch up here. Oh no, a misconfirm, a missed button input. Kong going to take game number 1. Been a while since these guys have played in a tournament setting, for sure. I think that's everybody except for our RTY, actually. So, a little bit of pre-trepidations when it comes to playing Kong. You already kind of know the mountain that's ahead of you, and you're already kind of like, this is going to be a rough match. And then when an error presents itself, the first thing that comes to your mind is not punish. It's, oh my God, this boy bleeds.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Hey, and he's gonna bleed right now. And that's the thing. That's what I'm telling you, man. And it's real when you play against a player who has knowingly beat your ass wholesale. It's a mental hurdle to get over. In the corner now, Kong with the control here. So this is really the game right here. So Kong looking for a whiff punish off stand medium kick. Might be one of the hardest buttons in the game to whiff punish, bar none, Cammy's.
Yeah, I was trying it, and then I was just like, I'm wasting my time.
It's like, it sucks.
Oh, back medium punch, get the confirm, nice DP. Wake up super, I think it hit,
yeah, you saw the meaty stand short, so Happy Tree's gonna kind of run away with that, but I mean, here's the thing, Happy Tree's gonna know, okay, picked up a round there off of Wake Up Super, it's not gonna be something to put all your money in. We've seen a lot of opportunities with Happy Trees go without confirmed damage, and that's gonna be something that Happy Tree's really gonna have to tighten up on, is being able to confirm every straight hit. So right there, man, Kong, that's the patience. Walking back, like, okay, are you comfortable with crouch medium kick at this range? I'm gonna walk back, let you whiff it.
Good challenge, crouch dab off the very high dive kick, gonna get the full combo. Nice life lead here for Kong right now. Wow, spiral.
Just do it, baby.
And V trigger, I guess, so I mean, why not, but.
So that's that same range. Again, like Kong's gonna smell blood in the water here. As soon as he figures out that you're looking for whiff punish, you're gonna see the dash forward throw happen, or just walk up and say hello, bust the door down.
6 frame stand fierce, you guys.
Six frame stand fierce, but again, it's the hit confirm that's the important part about that. Like anybody can match the 3rd button on the punch row, but it's cashing in. Like I said, right there, cashing in is what makes that so hard. Not challenging off the hooligan. Let's see, Happy Tree's in the driver's seat.
Oh, that was definitely high. Oh my God.
Who's going to walk away with the LP here? Kong adapting finally and shutting down the hooligan with the jab.
Nice confirm.
Man, that was punished a light button. That's why that gets to be very dangerous.
Oh, that was such a big damage opportunity. If you confirm that crouch medium kick into DP instead, well, speaking of, this should be dead.
Yeah, 1-1, Happy Trees. Good stuff, good stuff. So again, this isn't. Here's the thing that is easy to confuse when you're playing in this scenario, right? You have the 1 button confirms as Kong. You have blah 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 X, Y, and Z, and you still lose the round. The worst thing that you can do is get it in your head that you are Galaxy Brain outplaying the other guy, and you have to just kind of break it down to this is just this player's style.
Yeah.
And how fast can you mount a answer to that style is what separates you from the scrubs who complain and the winners. So there's an adaptation going on here. 82 seconds.
What in the hell?
Yeah, dude. That jab will then go into Spiral Arrow again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Resounding answer.
Good kind of hit confirm. Wow, gonna stop the input error. That was definitely DP, but got Spiral Arrow.
Oh. The one time your one-button hit confirms can kind of throw you in the trash is when you can get the backdash game established. Characters go into the float state, so you can't get a combo.
Yeah.
So you have to being able to recognize that is very imperative.
Gonna cash out here. Kong gonna have a gigantic life lead.
And Oki on top of it too.
Yeah, but Happy Trees, V-Trigger, spins a bar meter. Still pretty.
Got to send a message with it. Got to do something. Even if he dies, hey, he gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I hate that confirm.
You remember when we tried to play Cammy in Season 1 and crouch medium kick V-Trigger didn't do anything? But
Oh, yeah.
And medium kicked us?
Oh yeah, because we kept thinking it should have.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it was only +2.
All right, so 2-1 here, Kong. This is a winner's final side. Yeah, it's one of those things where crouch medium kick is always special cancelable, but stand medium kick never is unless you have trigger.
It's not a hard hit confirm either. That's what makes it very good. DP, yes.
Yeah, so in the corner here, we're gonna see a jump out, gonna see a V reversal. No, throw has been established. And I haven't seen a whole lot of throws yet in the mirror.
Oh, there's the miss. Oh, you got to do more than that.
I think Stan Roundhouse would not have clipped later, dude. Hooligan shenanigans.
I feel like I'm watching Marvel. There's so much just like
Air
game,
stuff.
yeah.
Get that Marble 5. Kong scouting the range for a whiff punish here. Happy Tree's just trying to make a little bit of money here.
Oh my god, did that DP so early. Yeah, Kong match point here.
Button is very difficult to deal with. He even has other Cammy players going, God, this button's so cheap.
Actually, now that I think about it, that's not a button I don't really see Happy Trees using enough.
Well, I mean, that's the range, and those are the kind of things, Kong kind of picked up on. Big damage incoming with the side switch. EX drill, absolutely dead. EX for the, oh, missed it.
Not back throw, so it's still not stunned. Wow. Happy Trees is still challenged with a button, even though Kong was right there in his face.
Yeah, I think Happy Trees was trying to find EXDP, thought it was coming. Okay, Happy Trees has a literal pixel of a prayer to go on here, and you see Kong stabbing with those lights. Just any walk forward at all, gonna catch a size 6 boot. Okay, let's get Watson Chan and RTY next up on stream, where Happy Trees will be awaiting losers finals for the winner of this one. Kong always a top tier player, best player in Kansas City by far. A couple of our guys have little glimpses of opportunity to try to rise up, but a lot of work to go. Kong joining me now on commentary.
What's up?
How about that Stan Fierce super missing in the corner?
Yeah.
How small is Cammy's hitbox where that doesn't work? She's in the corner.
Yeah, I even did medium kick super,
You did the medium kick super?
and it whiffed. I was like, oh, fuck.
I feel like light kick would have fallen
Yeah.
short.
No, light kick would have done it. I should have done light kick, but I don't practice enough using light kick because I always use medium kick, and that almost always works, except for Cammy in the corner, I guess.
Cammy crouching where her hitbox should be bigger.
Yeah.
All right. So this is always a fun match to watch here. This is RTY and Watson Chan.
Yes, Frankie, where are you at? Top and chop champion, you ducking me?
Losers finals,
Duck.
round 4.
Round 1. Fight.
Of all the Shotos, Akuma's got the tools to hang out with Balrog. Big throw, man. Big rush counter on top of that. RTY ready to stop the dash is close. The stun is Watson. Going to try to jump out. Yeah, too high. That would have been stun.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
big
the
drop. Another chance. Watson going to have to wake up in a hurry here. This is not a player nor a character you want to fall asleep at the wheel.
Spending a all right. Oh, unfortunate whiff. Oh, second
What?
chance at life. Should have kept it simple.
Man, there is some stuff happening.
Yeah. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, kiss it. Should have just kissed Akuma.
I don't want to hear about your weird fan fiction here, Colin.
You know, I don't know where all the popular fan fictions are.
You just dab now? Is that it?
Yeah.
what does DAB stand for something? Just anti-air, bud?
Yeah, just anti-air.
You know, just like do what Robbie B does. Just
dabble.
Just anti-air, bud. Sure, you can.
Yeah.
All right, so Watson really trying to establish that -5 here. What's RTY got? Just gonna keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss.
Hey, okay.
All right.
Demon flip mix-ups are in effect now.
All right, so you got RTY to tech. Let's see if he does anything.
Wow, 8-0. So, do you think it's uncomfortable for Watson to sit on the chair with that wallet and the +3 club card in his back pocket? Because that's exactly what that was, Kong. Again, he is still, dude, he is getting the wholesale +3 club.
+3.
Balrog is a semi-annual +3 club card holder with the stand roundhouse. Sometimes he doesn't re-up. But I was going to say earlier, a lot of this match for both these players is Watson trying to bait the range where dash punch is going to be and the V skill is going to be around the fireball. I really like that. That new string Watson's been working on looks really good. And man, RTY hesitant to press button on that.
I think that fireball's punishable.
It is. It's -6.
Yeah, I think crouch medium.
Yeah. And even, I mean, we already saw like RTY kept the punish very simple earlier. Just a jab EX dash punch would also be solid. So Watson take game 1. And this is another one of those matches, guys, where this is not a finals match. So Watson Chan only needs 1. Take it out. Wow. Plus frames. My goodness.
Wow.
Oh, that's a season 3 nerf. Big plus frames there, burning that V trigger. You know, and RTY, you know, he's very content just to sit back and catches him low.
Catches him low, indeed.
If RTY takes this round, man, that would be a huge momentum swing, I think.
Yeah.
Much slower neutral here. RTY with 1 bar, cross up.
That's one thing Brian F said that was nerfed with Balrog. The spin mix-ups.
Well, just for the same reason, like, you know, K and run.
Yeah.
It's going to be easier for people to touch you on the way in.
But I still think that it's still viable. It's still a mix-up.
Sure.
You're still going to hit people.
Wow, what a catch on the back jump.
It didn't get the palm. Ooh, dash. Look at that Wi-Fi.
Oh my gosh, it's mounting. RTY with the off.
Dashes it in.
All right, let's see. Here comes found him. No hit confirm though. -2 scenario, so Watson cannot beat reversal here. What's RTY got? Demon flip is good. Not plus enough on the hit. Still has to work here. No meaner for Watson. Here comes RTY with the dash low.
He guessed on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Balrog wins.
That's all right.
Balrog did Balrog things. So we're on game 3 now, and there hasn't been a whole lot of change in approach between both players.
Well, Watson started applying pressure more. He's dashing a lot more during pressure. He's walking up a lot more. But the thing is that like he's not threatening with the throw. So RTY can just block all of this, and there's not any real threat. Like, sure, yeah, there's gonna be white light, but
if there's gonna be any time to threaten the throw, now is it. Wow, huge jumping by RTY is good with the throw. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's
no tools.
No tools indeed. No tools indeed. Damn.
A lot of plus frames.
Yeah, 2 plus.
Damn, he just threw.
2 plus.
Just throws. Watson kind of cocking his head like, really? Out of all of the pressure I put on you, now you're gonna go for the throw. Watson's last chance here. Neutral jump is good. RTY with a gigantic life lead here. Not dealing with the demon throw shenanigans that time, and that's gonna be game.
Keep it simple, stupid. Kept it simple.
All right, so RTY will stay on. Happy trees, RTY.
Balrog wins.
This loser finals?
Losers finals.
Losers finals, all right. So, that's 3 out of 5.
Again, guys, if you want to follow along at home, exclamation point bracket will get you there. It will get you there indeed. Special thanks if you guys are hanging out from the Soul Calibur 6 broadcast tonight. Good to see good to see that community come together for the first time, play on stream, and hopefully those guys playing tonight will want to come back for more.
Yeah. And if you have Soul Calibur and you're not here, why aren't you here?
Yeah, you know, some local players sounding off their opinions about Soul Calibur 6.
Who? Let me read them.
Let's see.
I read all this.
There was something about Soul Calibur 6 sucks.
Well, you suck, whoever said that.
Soul Charge is whack.
Soul Charge is whack. I agree with that. Soul Charge is whack.
But anyways,
Soul Calibur 5 was dog shit. That is true.
Happy Trees. I believe the last couple of times these guys have played, RTY has come out on top.
Yeah.
But it's been very back and forth. It's kind of devolves into a scramble scenario.
Yeah. What are we having for breakfast?
Yeah.
This match.
Just stir fry. Put it on that big Shadowloo symbol right there.
Yeah.
The Shadowloo grill.
Ooh. That could be a good punish. Nice jump.
Cross under. Yeah, again, like RTY, man, he is just holding back. He's got a pretty good sense of when the opponent is tired of you holding back and wants to walk forward. And I mean, that's kind of Balrog defense 101. And really, any charge character who's not Guile, you're just gonna be like, I'm just gonna sit here and hold down back because.
Guile has offense and defense, and the only.
Whoa! Wow, what a delay!
That delay. He stood there and was just like, "You're gonna get hit by this." Just stared him in the eye. That's a brave delay. Oh, that's it.
Damn, stand roundhouse paying the bills right now. What was that yell? Did you hear that? What was?
I did not hear that.
It was like Balrog was just screaming.
I did it.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
How is Soul Charge whack? Soul Charge is whack because it's a get out of jail free card, and some characters you literally just have to respect everything they do. And it's sometimes it devolves into a Soul Charge for Soul Charge.
Well, talking about not respecting it, RTY with the health to spare on that very deadly Cammy throw scenario in the corner. And game number 1 for RTY. Now, I will say Happy Trees, a little less than in his earlier days here topping the shop, kind of being the Google Fiber of the players here, where he's able to download, make an adjustment, find out what is hard for you to deal with. Part of that's just come with all of our players figuring out how to go. So like I said, just walking forward. So Kong, if this Balrog player is threatening you with that crouch medium punch, what are you going to do to deal with it?
I would
walk up.
Walk up outside the range. If you can't whip punish it, then at least move out and in, and then go for a throw mix-up. You can also hit it with stand medium punch outside the range. Balrog can't really do anything about that. He'll have to guess a dash punch, but if he guesses a dash punch at that range, you're gonna get a punish for it.
Right.
Get your offense going. But right now, Happy Trees' offense is very linear. A lot of it, he's not putting the pressure at the same place, so RTY just has to kind of ride it out a little bit, look for kind of a delay in his pressure, and just kind of get out of it.
Yeah.
Either by jabbing or walking back, throw teching. But here we go, in the corner, this is where Cammy shines.
Man, really neat. Got himself a reset right there. I was going to say, really needs these one button hit confirms.
I don't think that's going to do it.
This is still a very deadly scenario.
Oh, no. Never mind. Big hit.
See, I don't want to hear anybody give James Chin shit.
Yeah, that was kind of...
I really thought that was a multi-hitting stun combo, so if you don't know, like, the scaling should have definitely been, I feel like, more of an issue.
Yeah. So at that range right there, you never want to be at tip dash. Alright, good.
Nice. Okay, but RTY, you know, I feel like that's a pretty good reason for him to do the override, because he has got that same range, kind of walk up, boom, crush counter with stand roundhouse. I don't know about you, I can kind of feel the hesitation from Happy Tree's buttons from here on whether or not he's going to get these one button hit confirmed.
Wow, that's
All right, so the same combo video again. Dash up throw is now in effect for RTY. See how he's going to use it here. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that neutral jump didn't hit.
Ooh, didn't get the confirm there. Didn't get the confirm there. Oh. Kinda,
Scrambles, dude. Backing up to a range.
Pretty hard. If I was RTY, I'd just stand here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a counter poke. It's a range where crouch medium punch has worked all range. And so it's like, when you're looking at this, you can't look at it as a player and be like, oh my god, crouch medium punch Balrog, all he has to do is just walk back and crouch medium punch. Instead, use that information against the other player. If you know that's the range that they want to crouch medium punch you, like Kong said, maybe walk out of the range, try to respawn, and if you can't punish, then use it as an opportunity to dash up and throw, establish a throw game. Little information tidbits like that is what makes this game beat. Not the combos, not the matchup knowledge, it's player versus player stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, see, like Happy Tree's trying to do it. Yeah.
So now that he knows that, maybe he's not fast enough to whip punish it, so I would instead, be honest with yourself, be like, okay, I can't whip punish this, so instead I'll dash up and try to get pressure.
Well, also, like, the other thing, too, that like Happy Trees could really do here is, like, it's okay to walk away.
Yeah.
It's because, like, I think the pace of the match is very much decided right now. It's you could almost set it on a metronome when Happy Trees is going to jump in or when he's going to try to walk in, and that's really playing into the hands of RTY style play of the down back for a million years and poke you with dash punch or low strong. Try to DP.
Yeah, good punish.
As the side corner, what's the mix? Damn, that was a Ken combo right there. Pushed it too far out.
At that range, yeah. At that range, I don't anything with the mix.
Yeah, so that was a well-earned anti-air. This is going to be dead.
Alright, I guess I'm up.
3-0 RTY, resounding fashion. Alright, RTY stay on. Kong Fu and RTY Grand Finals. Alright, moving right along. The final set of the night here at Top in the Shop for November 1st, 2018. Give a special thanks to my commentary tonight.
Third win,
Mr. Kong, RTY, Watson Chan. Guy I saw Gavin was on for Soul Calibur 6, so this is not a one-man band by any stretch of the imagination. Much love to the community helping out, especially when it comes to games that I'm not familiar with how to commentate, like Soul Calibur. So RTY was sent to losers by Dr. Kong Fu. He said he choked it away. He said he had to confirm and he choked it away. Kong was like, okay. If there's one guy you want to beat in the shop tonight, it is definitely Kong. So let's see how RTY, he is definitely warmed up. He is definitely locked in and focused. Let's see how this match will go. This is a different brand of Cammy. Kong rocking the lemon and lime sprite. There's that range right there that RTY made so much money off of the low strong. Oh yeah, unsafe dash punch. RTY not familiar with the space. Just a stand light kick. And again, dashing in right there. So Kong doing a little bit of preemptive scouting on that button. Also trying to deal with it. You talk about stand medium kick being a hard button to with punish as Cammy. Balrog crouch medium punch gotta be up there. Jump in, corner, switches sides here. Have two. What's the conditioning? Hey, all right. RTY's like, you're gonna have one, and then just one throw like that because of Cammy's lower health, gonna get him back into the game. RTY just out of V trigger. Big confirm here. Kong gonna get out. Dash up, has the meaty. Oh wow, the instant dive kick completely blow up the throw attempt, and yeah, I mean RTY is like, fuck, I gotta hold down back somewhere. I gotta block.
Round two.
And the throw's good. Kong working with a lot of resources here. Again, still trying to send a message with that stand hard punch by Cammy, trying to whiff punish. So see if RTY can pick up on it and try to move forward. There it was with the V skill, but Kong was ready for it. Low forward. We'll let it confirm here. So A lot of red life on RTY side of the board and a lot of advantage for Kong. Wow, and blows him up with a stand medium punch, but just going to let it go. RTY got to do something to get back in the driver's seat here. Wow, that's what Happy Trees wanted, was the neutral jump roundhouse. Nobody home. Get off me, Kong says. Throw his break. Gonna go ahead and spin the super. So desperate attempt trying to get back in here, but no resources now. Trigger still on deck for RTY. Wow, what a confirm by Kong, and the follow-up is good. Game number 1 going to Dr. Kung Fu. Now, a reminder, this is grand finals. Kong only must win 3 games total to take the tournament. RTY needs to climb quite the mountain and win 6 total. 6.
Round 1. Fight.
So I assume the first match of their loser side went kind of the same fashion. It went 1-0 Kong, 1-1 RTY, and then 2-1 Kong. So see RTY make an adjustment here, answering back with a 3-frame of his own, finds a target combo and a throw. Man, yeah, no Oki after that. And RTY, you saw he had the big stand roundhouse ready, making a lot of progress with it so far. There again, the dash up stand roundhouse +3. Kind of hesitant to push his advantage though, and back and forth here is the neutral game, and the classic Balrog special of I'm done walking back and forth. Hold this EX dash, trigger to make the target combo safe. Will Kong jump out of the corner looking for a confirm of his own? RTY just out of range, sniffing for it, looking for that crouch medium punch. Wow, some really surprised. Wow, just knocking on the door. Hey, that was a big drop. Yeah, RTY not. He knows what he's got to do, and it's one of those things, you know, we talked about it earlier. When the top player in the scene makes a drop like that, sometimes your brain doesn't immediately go to the correct punch. It goes to, oh my God, did he just drop that? He never drops that. And it's a big deal. Kong trying to, man, he's trying to put the heels in effect with the stand roundhouse, and RTY is just beating him up for it here in round 4 of this potential 6-game set. Still poking, very much has established that range. Again, man, the crouch medium punch range, that is the ticket right now for RTY's both defense and his offense. Let's see if he gets the punish this time. Just sticks with the target combo. Did not have trigger. And the delay, the 2+ scenario.
Final round.
So RTY looking to get one on here. I said we might see an exact replay of winner's side bracket. Big damage, 1 button. Trying to bait out the throw, and RTY late on the whiff punish of that stand roundhouse got him in the corner. Let's see what he's got here. He's got to watch for a jump. So many things to look for, but hey, here's a big crush counter. Gonna get out of the corner. Is he gonna spin the super? Absolutely. RTY still gonna be a threat with no meter but V trigger. Is he going to activate into it? Kong with a V trigger of his own. Here it comes. Has the throw. Full bar meter. 1 hit confirm. Will kill by Kong if he's got it. RTY backing up. Wow, with punish by both sides, burning that V trigger. Cammy's is out now. RTY still has his. Plenty of opportunities to be -2 here. Plenty of opportunities to try to steal this round if he can just get 1 bar. 50 to play. Back and forth. Looking for a button. Stand fierce is good. -2 situation. Kong not wanting to answer at that range. That's the crouch medium punch. Wow, missed the 1 button confirm here. Trying to catch him walking back. Here comes RTY with the big overhead, and he drops it to -5. Oh, but then the season 3 drop. And just the EX dash punch. EX dash punch. Just do it.
Balrog wins.
Never want to hear people talking about Shoto's mashing DP. RTY answers back. 1-1 here. Big drops by both sides.
Round 1. Fight.
Crouch medium punch. The God. Good challenge on the dive kick. Again, high enough to beat an anti-air, not high enough to stay plus. Here comes RTY. Solid punish on the drill. Gonna find himself a Cammy in the corner, but not for long. Kong answers back, trigger. At this point right here, if Kong can net himself a crush counter, he might get another V trigger this round. 2 bars for each here. RTY still working on trigger of his own. Hey, finds one. Man, the latest button. So Kong gonna really put that in his back pocket. But hey, oh, she just got super off that. Unscaled damage is going to be a factor. It's going to put her in the box. Halloween might be over, but Cammy's still getting put in the coffin.
Round 2.
RTY now on top of the match set. or the rounds that I should say. Man, this is the difficult part about playing against Balrog. Such a defensive style. RTY able to capitalize off these hits, and Kong cannot make a mistake. Man, the latest throw tech possible. And RTY just content to walk back. And that's what I was talking about earlier, is like sometimes that's what Happy Trees needs to do, is just walk back. Find a button. Super on deck. Kong answers back. Misses the EXDP. He wants to save the meter. Needs it for round 3 here. RTY with the defense. Solid meter used right here. Oh, had it. Okay, gonna still make it safe no matter what. Kong still threatening with the delay buttons, trying to open RTY up. RTY scores a hit off crouch medium punch, but nothing to back it up. Needs a crush down here. Needs something big. Kong just gonna stuff the heels in the face of Balrog with a stand medium kick. Final round here. I really feel like this is gonna be the momentum maker or breaker for these two players here. Has the corner off the low strong. And on cue, Watson Chan gonna jump in here, spinning all 3 bars for the assist.
What's up, guys?
We are in a 1-1 scenario here between RTY and Dr. Kong Fu. Ooh, the stare down.
Dude, Kong's such a cheater. This cami color totally blends in with this stage.
Kong is sponsored by Sprite, so lemon and lime, so he must acknowledge his sponsors.
That's fair.
I'll tell you what stage blends in. Her little cowboy costume blends into like everything.
Does it?
I feel like it does, man. It sucks. Delay throw tech is good. RTY on that. Wow, have one though. And just enough on the back throw, Watson.
Dude, both of these characters' back throws do insane damage. You know whose back throw does like the craziest damage though? Zeku's.
Yes.
It does like 40. It does like 30%, like straight up.
Yeah, I saw that clip by Angry Bird. There's this one button confirms.
Like that's how much damage Zeku's back throw does.
Yeah.
Basically, the damage of like a combo for another character.
The defense starting to unravel here. RTY taking the instant overhead. 1 bar for Kong to work with. Will he save it? I say no. Wow, just waiting, sending a message. Let's see what RTY can do here. Needs something to work. +1 halo, big overhead, has the corner.
1 more for stun.
Wow, he's so close right there, and goes for an instant overhead of his own. Cammy too small.
Yeah, a bit of an execution error there. I don't think he can like do the instant overhead there when it's not, because that's not a true medium.
Well, true damage. Oh no, a big drop. RTY gotta calm down here. Wake up, super. What do you got? Red damage on Cammy's side. Exactly what's the doctor ordered. Man, challenging a little bit. Kong's movement's so good. A couple straight hits not going fulfilled here. RTY, man, you gotta appreciate it because you're like, okay, I'm still in the game. Went for the big Hail Mary overhead from a mile away. Kong Fu sniffing it out. RTY still very much in this. He's gonna get trigger off this block. Wow, and the shimmy with the super.
Not quite gonna kill.
I don't know. I've already been bamboozled once tonight. Still plus frames for Cammy. That setup right there is so cheap. That setup is so cheap, Kong or Watson. I hate that setup so much. So, jump forward fierce punch. If you DP it, you go under it. And if you block it, she's +1,000,000.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. All right.
This is their 3rd win, 2-player 2.
So that's going to do it for Top of the Shop tonight. RTY getting knocked into losers round 2. Marched all the way back to grand finals appearance. Good stuff by both those guys. And Kong Fu going to take both games tonight as Twilight Fox in Soul Calibur 6 and as Dr. Kong Fu in Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. So that's going to do it tonight, guys. Exclamation point bracket will get you caught up on all the matches that went down tonight. First place, Dr. Kong Fu. 2nd place, RTY. 3rd place, Happy Trees. 4th place, Watson Chan. 5th place, Riles Barkley. 6th place, Ad Astra. 7th place, Valteria. And 8th place, Sfvae. So that is going to do it for tonight, guys. Again, my name is Robbie Vota. I'm joined by Watson Chan. We're broadcasting live from Game Cafe in Independence, Missouri. Top in the Shop every Thursday. Next week we'll probably be back with a dojo session. Might bring out we might do the online warrior again. We'll have to see how that goes, but we're gonna be here pretty late tonight grinding out matches. So again, if you're in the I-70 area and you want to get involved in Kansas City fighting games, check us out. Facebook/groups/KCFGC, and you will be in the know of all the events going around in the Kansas City area. Max Out coming up November 10th. So that's our big regional tournament, hosting like 8 or 9 games. The big ones to look out for will be Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, Soul Calibur 6, Dragon Ball. It's all going to be there. Anyways, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thanks to all our commentators again, Watson Chan, Kong, RTY, Gavin was on for a hot second. And if I'm missing you, I apologize. But we will see you guys next week. And remember, the worst thing you can do when it comes to playing fighting games is never pick up a controller. We'll see you guys next week.